Morning, folks. Jeff from RV Diagnostics. Some of you know that, some of you don't. Anyway, we're inside of a 2007 Tiffin, but basically what we're learning here applies to anything. It has these pocket doors. This is a glass trimmed out pocket door or divider, partition door. I'm going to show you what happened here. So this is the spring-loaded cord type you got, right? Works pretty nice. This is pretty tight. I'm still going to modify it later, but all right, this one was loose, and you can see where they pulled other screws in it and messed it up. These markings are where I put the other one up and outlined it. Okay, what I did was go get 3/4 inch light gauge aluminum at Lowe's, and I reinforced it all the way down. I gave this thing, you could probably hang on it, I wouldn't know. So what they were using was these little angle brackets. All right, that's what they do at the factory. They're back in there, which is okay. That's just supporting this from bouncing around. All right, but this gets pulled on. All right, and this size here is 06 20 by 72 ML 1-13. So I guess it was made in 2006. It's 20 inches across by 72 inch length. So if that helps you right there. So this comes out, this slides out over here. You know how they work. Like this one was solid. So it's just a solid door. That is got a glass partition, kind of like those back there. All right, so now what I'm doing is taking a 1/16 inch drill. Once I put this up here, all right, and I'll line it up with those marks right there. So that'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you're saying, well, how I did it was I drilled the hole and I used these Cobalt's countersinks, number 6, number 8, number 10, because I use different sizes. This gets to use a number 6. 0459031 Cobalt at Lowe's. I forgot what I paid. Anyway, if the drill bit gets dull, you can change it out right there with the Allen. So I drilled the hole, but it also countersunk it. Now some of you go, oh man, I can use a bigger drill. You're right, you can, but this here is much quicker going back and forward. So this enables me, when I put this on, I went and bought these. They countersink. They go all the way down in there flush. Okay, like you see there, that's pretty close. That one's better. That one's better. And when you pull them in, they get tighter. All right. So what I'm going to do now is just mount it first. So what you got, it clips into there. So this goes up against all right, and you push that, and it lets that pop out of there, right there where the measurement was. It holds it up in there. All right, so let me get this mounted. All right, already got it. We might get into adjusting this because it is a little off, but come on now, it's 2 inches, 3 inches off the floor. You really ain't gonna notice the difference, but me, I like things to be nice. All right, this is my wife's 4-slide RV 2007 QDP, 42 foot with tag axle. I have my Beaver. I'm gonna bring that in, go over everything, and then sell it probably for $35,000. It's a 1999 Beaver Patriot Monticello, single axle on the back, 3126B or Cat C7 engine, 330 horsepower. All right, thank you very much. I'm gonna put you on pause, and we'll be right back with me mounting this. All right, I'm back. You can see where I put the screws in. They're countersunk. That one's a little out, but that thing is tight. All right, shaking the whole darn door. So now I'm going to bring this up. Remember, it's got to go in here right? There's a little channel that this goes into. And then you snap it up into there. Like from the side, it would go like this and then snap. If you got to get it out, you got to get a screwdriver flat, push that, and then it'll pull out. All right, so here you go. I'm put it in for you. Put you on hold. I was talking about right there. That little tray right there, the little slot or little area right there, that's where that lip goes right there. It goes into there, and then this whole cartridge snaps up into there. Here we go. Hold. All right, there it is. Remember I told you? You put it up into there first, and then you just take right here and push, and it snaps. There you go. And this is nice and tight. Man, it's dusty, ain't it? I got to get that cleaned up. All right, so I'm going to get the vacuum out. And this is what it is. Right, you reach down here, and pull that, see it slides right there. There's a hole right there for it, that this goes down. And then you take this, push it with your finger, it's your little grab leash. You let it go, because when you turn the knob, right there. So bring it over, privacy. There's the one on the other side. Down all the way. Like I told you, look, you can't tell that thing's crooked down there. Look at that air gap. So it's a little bit off up here. Anyway, I'm going to get this vacuumed. And it comes up. Remember, it's nice and tight. Almost sounds like a cello or whatever, right? There you go. All right, folks, here we go. It comes in. You take this. Push it down, wiggle it, goes in the hole. There you are. All right, that's today's task. It's just something that simple. We improved the design. That's what we try to do because, one, these things are like a little earthquake going down the road, right? There you go. Once again, thank you very much. Jeff from RV Diagnostics. What's the motto? Test, not guess. And the other one is safe travels. And may your campfire burn bright. Till I see you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me comments. Even if it's about, had nothing to do with this project, but like an aqua hot or I don't care what it is. Diesel engine, gas engine problem. I respond, folks. Bye-bye.